Hello everybody. In this video I would like to introduce you to the concept of UI assertions, test assertions, or also, as we call it, checking content. It's all about telling Repeato what to look for when a test is run and how to assert that a test actually executed successfully. So for example, if we record an automation of 1 plus 3 equals, then Repeato should make sure when it executes the test that 4 is shown and not some other number. And that's what we're going to tell Repeato. So I click the plus and then I click the check content step. And there are a couple of different ways how to validate content, but the standard way is fingerprint, and what you can do here on the right is to tell Repeato where to look for the expected result. So like this, we're going to tell Repeato, hey, look in the upper part of the screen for the expected number. And the number itself, we're going to select here, like this, save it. And now Repeato knows what to look for. So let's just quickly run the test and see if it works. There's some delays in there that we can delete, but you see it validated 4, and that's what we wanted. So let me tell you a little bit more about these different types of content. So we just had look for fingerprint. That's a fingerprint. That's what Repeato is going to look for when you run the test. And it's quite strict when it does the assertion. So if your font changes or the size of the font, stuff like this, Repeato might tell you about it, and you might have to fix the fingerprint, which is quick and which is maybe something you'd like to have because you want to be notified about every little change. But sometimes that's not what you would like to have, and you don't care about the type of font or font size or whatever. You just care about the number, right? So that's when you can choose text. So in this case, you would choose this area here, and then you just enter what's expected here. And this will do an OCR. OCR is Optical Character Recognition, and is gonna check that the scanned text in this area equals whatever you enter here. So let's try if that works. Yeah, it also validated, you see. You could do also other operations like now we choose contain, but actually what we would like to have is equals. Yeah, let's try that quickly. Yeah, works. But you know, you could have also comparisons, grid, and so on. And there's even advanced mode where you can edit this JavaScript expression to do some more funky assertions. So let's head over to the dynamic content. So let's say you don't have a calculator app, but you have a more dynamic kind of app. Let's say, for example, crypto wallet app, and you would like to assert that a graph is shown here, but the graph changes on a daily basis, so checking for a fingerprint is not going to work. So what you can do is, just going to add a new check content step. You can choose dynamic content, and then select this area, and just type an upwards trending graph. And as you can see, it validates. And just to prove that this feature really works, we say downwards trending graph and see if it fails. It should really fail. Yeah, you see. So that's the new feature of Repeato 1.5, and we think it's really powerful. Let me just show you 2 more examples of what you could do. So let's switch to this website. It's just Amazon. You have been there most probably. I put 2 articles in the basket, and now I would like to assert that the basket contains 2 items. So I just type 2 items in the basket, and then I will just select the whole screen and execute it. And you see it validated. Let's try 3 items just to make sure it really works. Yeah, you see, it really does check if there are 2 items in the basket. That's great. And let's take a look at a 3rd use case for this. Yeah, let me switch to another app first. Yeah, this one. So it's just a texting app, and I did a little search here, and now we could check if there are 3 text messages shown in the list. So I will just type 2 text messages, see if that fails. Yeah, it fails, so let's try 3 text messages. And yeah, it validated. That's what we wanted to have. So there's an endless amount of use cases for this, and we're very curious to see what you will build with it. So don't hesitate to come back to us with some ideas or success stories. This is the first AI feature we have been rolling out, and there's more to come. So stay tuned.